All right. We are live. Hello, everybody.
Hi
We're gonna
guys.
we're gonna gather a few people and then we'll start chit chatting.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey V, I'm gonna post. I'm gonna share my link. Are you sharing your link?
I am sharing. I just saw your post, so now I can share.
Share away, share away. Turn your
Um,
volume down. Okay, how do I share? Okay, share. Share to my stories. Woo. Let me share to the other one. Who's out there? There's at least at least two people out there. I can see you. You don't have to say anything you don't want to. But if you'd like to say hello and where you're calling from, watching from, calling from, where are you calling from?
where you come
You can let us know. Hey, Sandy.
from? All right, I have just shared,
Share away.
and then I can click on us. I'm so close. Good gracious, let me scoot back some. Whole face is like right there.
Hey, Norm. My gorgeous. Hello.
Hey Sandy. Hey Mark Gorgeous. Hey Norm. Hi hi.
So, V, I know you can't hear it, but I'm going to go ahead and do the applause button.
Okay.
Did you
Yay!
hear it? No.
No.
And the reason she can't hear it because she's calling in from Skype. And so she's listening to me on Skype, where we're all listening to us on what is this called? Facebook. Oh, my gorgeous. I keep forgetting you're in Florida with me. You are literally like
Sorry.
25, 30 minutes away from me. My husband lived there for about like 1 year because he told his ex at the time, he said, I'll move there for 1 year, but no longer. And they stayed there because all his business and work was in Orlando. So he had to do that drive. And if
Ah.
you don't know the drive, it's literally, if you come from Deltona, you have to like go over the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes traffic is backed up for miles. Can I get a witness, Mark Gorgeous? You know what I'm talking about. Hello,
Oh no.
Carol. Evening. Good to
Oh, hello.
see you. So this is Psychic Shenanigans with V of Red Light Readings and Mitchell Osborn. Yes, I do. I do like Manora's buttons. So we're going to chit chat for a little bit, and then we'll be doing some readings, maybe in about 10 minutes. We'll see. We usually get at least 8 in. I'm trying to read what your sign says. Something, something, sister behind you. It's like a little ghost or something.
I love that you're my sister.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
it.
my good girlfriends gave that to me for my birthday a couple of years ago.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, Mark Gorgeous, that drive. And Norm, you know, because you're Orange City. You know the drive too. Yeah. Yay, all the Floridians.
Floridians. I love that word.
It is a funny word,
It is
Floridians,
Floridians.
but
I love it.
not as funny as Kissimmee or Kissimmee as it's supposed to be pronounced.
Oh,
Kissimmee.
I think it's
People say
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, but it's Kissimmee.
Interesting.
Oh yeah. If I remember one time they were giving away like a resort stay and it was on The Price is Right and whoever Bob Barker or somebody was like Kissimmee, and I'm like, ugh, it's Kissimmee. 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 So
That's why I lived in New Orleans and all of the accents were off. So I think we talked about this before. There's a street called spelled Burgundy, Burgundy, but it was
yeah.
pronounced Burgundy.
Oh, too
And
funny.
Calliope, they just pronounced it the Calliope, which is awful. Ex-
No.
that when you hear about the Calliope projects, it's Calliope.
Shut up. Hey, Kaylin. Welcome,
So
welcome. That is
accents.
funny. Because I remember I knew the name or the word Calliope.
Hmm.
And I don't think I ever saw it in writing. And like the
Hmm.
first time I ever saw it spelled out, I was like, what is that word? Calliope?
Right.
Calliope? And
Yeah,
then all of a
it's
sudden, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's how you spell Calliope.
yes. But in New Orleans, they say the Calliope, and I'm like, that's awful.
Hey, Kitty Shelley. Good
Hey,
evening.
hey, Kitty.
So this is Shenanigans, Psychic Shenanigans with Mitchell and V, and we'll do some readings here shortly. So
Yeah,
V,
yeah.
what you been up to? We'll talk about what you got going on at the end. What you been up to?
Listen. transparent, making it. I wasn't here 2 weeks ago, and I thank you so much for holding it down. As I know, I was there, so you did
Yeah.
amazing always. Um, just a lot of changes, a lot of transitioning happening in my life behind the scenes, and trying to maintain in front of the scenes as well. So just kind of being as gentle as possible with myself through transitions, allowing things, just kind of letting go of trying to figure out how things are supposed to be and just letting them be. And as they move and shake, I can make plans when stuff starts to turn over. But I am excited. I did sign up for Colette Baron Reed's Oracle Palooza. So
Really?
excited. Yes. I was like, I haven't been to a conference. Like, I love to teach, don't get me wrong, but I have not sat in a seat to learn anything in a long time.
So
And
is it in person?
no, it's virtual.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And so it had been ticking around in my brain. I'm seeing it on Facebook, and I was like, you know what? Sign up for it. Just why not? You know?
And do you know her? Have you ever like been in her presence? She's her. I read two of her books, and it's funny because I always felt connected with her. And then once I read her books, I realized, oh, we both have the past so clean and sober, theater.
Mm,
She's like a singer performer. Her energy is vibrant. She's gracious. She's wonderful. I saw her like in two times at like the big I Can Do It conferences. So
okay.
I look forward to hearing feedback because I have looked at her Oracle Palooza like
Yeah.
twice, and I thought, I'm gonna wait,
Yeah.
So, and hey, Leah and Amy
Hey, hey.
Mauser is here, yay!
Um, so it's virtual, and I ended up doing the VIP option, which had a bigger swag box. You know, your girl likes swag, but I
Yes.
actually have to work this weekend. So I was just like, well, there'll be recordings. So Saturday I'll probably be able to sit for the whole thing, but Friday and Sunday I have to work. But because I got the VIP, it'll be recorded, and then I can, catch whatever I missed and have it for, I think it's like 60 days or something.
Cool.
So, but I'm looking forward to that because, like I said, I feel like I haven't been to any conferences, and you know what it's like to go to a conference and just
Oh,
be there's nothing like that type of energy. And because we are teachers, being in the seat to learn from someone else, there's nothing like that either. So I treated myself, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna learn something, we're gonna do something different. So
one of my favorite decks of hers, the Spirit Animal Oracle, beautiful.
I
Um,
know.
Another one, I don't know if I can get it out, is oh, where is it? It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle.
Oh no, that no, okay, because I
These
this
are the
was my
newer ones. That one I don't. That's one I don't think I have. Oh, the
yeah,
Map Oracle is gorgeous.
the enchanted map. Yes,
Yes,
I actually have the book that goes along with that one, and it's
yes.
the other side. But the thing is that she redid it. And so this is what this Oracle Palooza is on. So it's a brand new deck of the
The
Enchanted
map,
or the
the Enchanted
map.
Map Oracle. Wow.
So the swag box comes with the deck itself and a workbook and some other.
I saw her packing the like she did like a
Yeah,
promo video and she was packing it. I was like, this is my first thought. Damn, this is probably a little expensive conference because literally the boxes was probably $100 alone.
it really wasn't bad. If you did it a straight ticket, being live for the weekend was like $79, and it came with a box. And then
Wow.
it was like 197 that I paid for the VIP upgrade of the ticket. And now the VIP box has like a water bottle and a T-shirt and a candle and a
Oh
crystal
wow, cool.
and recordings. So it wasn't crazy.
That is
So
neat. I'll definitely be doing an event too. Hey, Christy. Hey, Kitty. Yeah, I have a whole page on my iPhone of apps, and the map is on there. The Mystical Shaman Oracle and the Spirit Animal Oracle. I've got those too. So
yes, Amy, the wisdom. This is one of my. I have quite a few by her, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. I just love the colors. It's nice.
and here's the cool thing about her. Probably like 4 6 years ago, she was just started doing like her own TV show in Canada.
Okay.
And I had been, I was going on I had been on a couple auditions, like, to be like a psychic on TV, or most of them were always animal communicators. And I remember messaging her on Facebook or something. I said, hey, Colette, I've seen you a couple times that I can do it. I said, I'm about to step into maybe a virtual audition, any words of wisdom. And she responded. And she said, first of all, get as much camera time as you can.
I love it.
Know what your boundaries are, and don't compromise them. So
Beautiful.
it was like three little bullet points, and I was like, thank you so much. And of course, they just didn't ever go anywhere. And I always told Spirit, I said, don't send me into a direction if I'm just gonna, if it's gonna be something that's gonna be disappointing, because I have a full-time job I love, and unless they can guarantee me about 2 years of salary, then I can't stop doing that. So we'd have to shoot around my life and my schedule, and I could even take a week or two off and do like a season. But the other thing is I'm not going to be doing that whole, I walk into, because at one point, one of the things they were pitching me as is the psychic nanny, which was a really cool thing. And be like, and first of all, I was like, I don't know nanny stuff. I said I can come in as like the psychic personal trainer, um,
Okay.
you know. But the thing I'm not going to do is play to the. I mean, I'm going to
Yeah.
honor my work.
Yeah.
And if they're like, cut, can we do that again? I'm like, no, because I've already said it out of my mouth. It's,
It's
it's not gonna. I'm not gonna just repeat what I said, because it's gonna be fake and false, and I'm not gonna make something up.
yeah.
So yeah, so it was always an interesting concept, and I loved the opportunities that I had just to do some auditions. I think it was about 3 or 4 times over the last 15 years.
Okay.
So, but she was very gracious. I really like her. I really like her.
Awesome.
So I'm going to share this. Literally just came in the mail. I got some nose hair clippers from Amazon, and it's not the electric kind. It's the kind that you squeeze. I'm like, I like that better. And then this extraterrestrial species almanac. So
That's
I,
your alley.
I uh, so I'm gonna look through that. There's some pictures I already went. That's one I've connected with. Oh, I've connected with that one. So I was listening to Kate the Tarot Girl on Will of Atypical Tarot's YouTube channel, and they were talking a lot about this. And Will mentioned this book, and I was like, I got to get this and look into this. Hey, Sumatra. Oh my,
Hey.
I love your name. Oh my God, because I know, I'm sure you get compared this all the time, like Sumatra, the coffee. So for me, it's the coffee, but I think it's actually a country. But oh my gosh, I love your name, Sumatra. So
Yeah.
is that real your cousin, or just like your cousin?
This is I'm both marriage cousin. I have so
Oh,
many
okay.
I have so many new family members. Like it's unbelievable, and I'm so blessed.
Oh, I
So
love
yeah.
it. So I had a fun thing. My youngest brother's only son, who is 6'4" and 17 years old, he was like at 14, he was 6'2". He passed me. He's just long haired, kind of redhead. He was always real ginger growing up, but now it's a little darker red. But he came over with his girlfriend for dinner, and oh my gosh, she is adorable.
Oh.
And my family's from, kind of a little rednecky town in Florida called Polk
Uh
County, in Polk County. And they're a little bit, red
huh.
in nature, not blue, as
Uh huh.
in political party. And my nephew's, he's pretty red, pretty conservative, but his girlfriend, she is biracial.
Yes.
And she is fabulous. Her
Um,
hair, her hair is maybe like a quarter of an inch, and it's got a little bit of a light golden to it. And her eyes, she has big eyelashes, just gorgeous. She
oh.
reminds me of give. Oh my gosh, give. Oh, like Iman. Just give Iman
Okay.
a little fuller figure, and that's what she just is. Just beautiful. She's lighter skin too, but just she was so
Right.
cool, and we had some really cool conversations because we talked about relationships and difference in politics and stuff, and they're both real thinkers, and the way they you know she would start talking, he would start talking. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, you go first. She's like, no, you go first. I'm like, okay, I'll go first, and just really cool kind of thing. So it was really neat to hang out with them. So yeah, it was a cool moment. It was a cool
How long
moment.
have they?
Like January, and then the story starts unfolding. I can't tell you too much because they'll probably never watch this. But if you're watching, hey, I love you both. But I guess they knew each other maybe like 2 years ago, and then they kind of didn't talk much, and then they did talk, and then they're back together.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
but
Awesome,
yeah.
awesome.
But anyway, so you ready to do some readings?
Yes, I am.
Kitty
I,
says, "Go blue." Yeah. We don't often get there, but we sometimes we do. Mark Gorgeous said, "Polk County." You know, girl. You know.
hey,
It wasn't Auburndale though, or at least that. Hey, Judy. So, all right, here's how this is going to work, people. And we got a good crowd here tonight. So, V and I are each going to pull one card and do a one card reading. You don't get to ask a question. We just allow Spirit to tell you what they think you should know.
mhm,
And
mhm.
if you had a reading 2 weeks ago with me or 4 weeks ago with me and V, maybe hold off. If you had it 2 weeks ago, definitely hold off for a little bit. But if you had it 4 weeks ago when V was here, then maybe wait like a beat or two before you say yes. But here, if you've never had a reading from either one of us, first time here, or haven't been here in like over a month, then what you want to do to give us permission to read you, and I'm going to make a list, is type the word me, M-E, like you're raising your hand, you're saying me, I want a reading. So go. And then V is going to tell me who, so I don't lose it. Yes, my
And,
son's girlfriend is from there, and my son is biracial. Woohoo!
oh,
I love it. And I dearly
okay.
love my family. Okay, I
All
see
right.
names already. Oh, goodness.
Oh,
You go.
Denise.
I see Christy first, right?
No, Denise was first.
I,
Denise,
oh, I don't
and
see
then
Denise. You need to scroll up.
I
It's
did.
like,
It's under our gorgeous. The first one for me is Denise Hurley, and then Christy, and then
oh,
Leah.
okay. It's weird. They're coming in different. So I'm gonna go in this order. Christy, Denise, Leah, and then
Okay.
what you got?
My Diana,
So
and then
what about? See, I see Leah, then Sandy. Do you see Sandy after Leah?
oh man, so I have Leah, and then my Diana, and then Kitty, and then Sandy.
Okay, so I'm gonna read them out again because I'm gonna stop looking at mine. I'm gonna let you tell me. Christy,
Okay.
Denise, Leah, Diana,
Uh-huh.
and then
Kitty,
Kitty,
and then Sandy,
Sandy.
and that's also fine.
Okay, so Sandy, Kitty, Denise, Diana. Oh, Sumatra. I see Sumatra.
Oh, I don't see that one yet. What is going on?
That's so weird.
Yeah, because I don't have Sumatra yet. Sumatra.
Kitty,
What?
Kitty. First of all, I love that you use the word penultimate. Penultimate, penultimate. That's it.
Okay,
It
do
is.
Sumatra.
Okay, we need one more. So if anybody, it doesn't matter who you are, if you want a reading. So here's the order I've got so far. Number one, Christy. Number two, Denise. Number three, Leah. Number four, Diana. Number five, Kitty. Number six, Sandy. Number seven, Sumatra. Who's number eight? Doesn't matter who you are out there.
And Margot just says they see them in different orders than we do. And then Judy.
Okay, Judy, that's funny. Okay, we are
What?
done. Done. End of scene or scene. So, all right. So we're going to go through them in that order. First of all, V, I'm going to be using Pocket Appears Tarot. Did you see I put
Mhm.
stickers? I put stickers all over the place.
Love
I
it.
had to find a place.
Yes.
I had to find a place to put them because I'm not a big sticker person. And right
Yeah.
on the inside of the flap, I put some. I put like the rest of them on the box. So I've got my tarot tiles here, but I'm going to use the cards because the glare works much better for this.
Um, I am going to be using, I'm looking at my tarot bucket of stuff that like, I have not used in a long time, but I'm going to stick with the, This Might Hurt Tarot
Oh, love
because
that deck.
it's speaking to me at the moment in this bucket of decks.
Bucket of
So,
decks.
the bucket of decks. Okay.
Who doesn't like a bucket of decks?
I love a bucket of decks.
Oh, all right. So we are going to read for. Oh, by the way, if you did not get a reading or on our list of 1 through 8, and you are watching this in the replay, then what you can do right now is pick a number just in your head. You don't have to tell us. Pick a number 1 through 8, and then just piggyback on that person's reading. Just so you can think of what's going on in your life, or just be open to spirit. And you know what? A lot of people they usually go, oh, every single one of the cards resonated with me tonight. So that's another cool thing. Decks on decks.
Decks
I
on decks.
like big decks and I cannot lie. I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know the rest of the words. Uh, but the funny thing is I don't even want to say it because I don't really like big decks, but I do like big decks. Um, like like this is a big deck, and it's hard to shuffle.
Yeah.
And a real big deck, I'm not shuffling, so it doesn't matter how big it is.
Big decks have to shuffle like sideways and shuffle like this because my
Tell
hands
ya,
are.
tell you, tell you. All right, so we are going to go with Christy first. So Christy and all the number ones coming at you.
All right.
And if you get bored, just keep hitting that love or like button. Let's see if we can get over 2,000. I'm
Woo,
talking to you.
woo.
I'm talking to you, Norm. Um, if you're still there.
Oh, I'm gonna go with 3 for tonight.
Oh, so V is doing 3, and I'm going to do 7. Oh, I never do
Oh,
7. I just trust the first number that comes in my head.
yeah. All right. First one is Christy.
Christy, number 1,
All right. So for
according to
Christy.
my list. Thank you for hitting that button.
All right. So Christy, we have this 5 of Cups here. All right.
Ooh.
So with this 5 of Cups, it's time for you to start to pay attention to your gratitude. All right. Right now, it feels as though you may be in a valley looking for the next hill. Okay. Um, this is a card of having like some chaos or some disruption when it comes to your emotions, and just your feelings, and just trying to sort them, trying to figure them out. But being stuck and staying in that place of what you don't have or what is no longer. I call that being in a valley. All right. The one way to get to the next hill is to start to focus on your gratitude. As you can see in this picture, there are 3 cups that are turned over that he's paying attention to. It's time for you to turn around and pay attention to what you do have going on in your life. Okay. When we focus our attention on the things that we do have, our attention and our energy begins to grow those things, and it provides the stairs to the hill. Okay. So it's time for you to turn around, pay attention to what you do have, and let go of whatever is not attracting to you any longer. Okay. So,
All right, and from me, we've got the 3 of Pentacles. I love it because literally this person here is turning around, like looking at the camera, focusing on what's probably the most important. Actually, everybody has except the one guy on the left, but even the person up here doing the work. So 3 of Pentacles is literally about doing the work. It's getting things done. It's good, steady work. So I feel like this kind of complements what V said. So look at the things that you do have, you do appreciate, and start building the stairs or the ladders, like she said. Because I keep hearing from Spirit, put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door. I think that's from Abominable Snowman or Red Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where he's teaching the snowman to walk. But
okay.
yeah, it's time to learn. It's time to take the steps. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door, walking across the floor, climbing up the mountain, whatever it is. So there's a little bit of work that needs to happen. So I think you got this, Christy, and any number ones.
Yes, yes.
And whoever is hitting the like and the heart button, we love you. We love you. We're up over 200.
And so now I
So
have in my these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna all over you. All right, I'm done. You're welcome, Christy.
I
Did
just
you
did
just
some sound. Yeah,
air horn?
yeah. Did you hear it?
No, I just saw your hands, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, I can do the glockenspiel. It's like Tinkerbell fairy sounds.
got it.
So, all right. So that was for Christy. Let us know how that went for you. You're welcome, Christy. And anybody else who chose a number 1, if it resonated, we'd love to hear that because anytime you say it resonates, what you're doing is you're agreeing. It's like we're all setting attention together. Yes, it made sense. Yes, I like that. Yes, I can do that. And not just because we want to hear yes, but what does make sense to you, and agree with what makes sense, and that just puts more power behind that intention that you're going to be walking out the door. All right, so Denise, number 2's coming at you.
All
Walk
right.
all over.
Dude. Okay, so Denise, oh, the Emperor. I love it. So this is about power. This is about taking charge. There's a lot of leadership ability in you that you're letting go to the wayside. All right. It's time for you to stop following and start leading. Okay. You have the ability to structure, you have the ability to order some things. It's like moving out of the space of procrastination or feeling like somebody has to tell you or give you permission to be in charge. This is saying, no, 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 you got it. You can do it. The funny thing is, it's like I feel like you get coaxed into positions where you don't necessarily jump in to take charge, but you end up taking charge anyway. It's your personality. So this is the card to say initiate these things. Start putting yourself forward in the beginning as the leader, and so many things will turn over because of it. Okay? Lots of Mars energy. This is about being active. So get into it. Okay?
And from me, 8, strength. And this is Leo energy. So there's a lot of fire going on here. She had Aries, I got Leo. And
Mhm.
this is, it's interesting because every time I pull this card up, there is something about self care and some self love with this person kind of hugging the cat. Even though she's hugging a cat, I feel like it is about like hugging yourself and taking care of yourself. So as you take leadership, as you do all this stuff, as you step to the front, to the forefront, however that looks for you, make sure you're still taking care of yourself and putting yourself first. Because I feel like if you can keep yourself in a really nice, good place, then you'll be able to really take care of everybody else around you. And I just love the sun up in the background. It's like, man, this makes me feel like, what a beautiful day it was, where you like sit on the porch and watch the sunset. And
Mhm.
it's just like, wow, these are days that I want to remember. So I feel
Mhm.
like it's like, I want you to have more of those days where you come to the end of your day, you lay your head down, you're like, this was a good day. This was
Yeah.
beautiful. Even if it was trying, you stepped up to the plate like that emperor, and you got things done. Because sometimes, we've all done that thing where we like mow the yard, trim the hedges, come in and we're sticks and stones and we're sun drenched and we're just exhausted, and we lay down at night and we go, man, I got a lot done today and it feels
Well,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Denise, and any number twos. And I think Christy. Oh yeah, Christy said I do need to focus more on what is going right. Beautiful. Hey, Bree, we've already got our 8 lists here. So, Bree, I'm hoping I'm saying the name right, Bree Williams. What you can do is we've got number 3 through 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can piggyback on one of those. You don't have to tell us what number. You can just choose 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 and piggyback on it and trust that the message will be for you. And then in 2 weeks, get here right at 7 o'clock so you can get on the list first, because we always like to take new people first. All right, so Leah, we're going to you next. It is number 3s as well as V. V's piggybacking on your reading.
Yes. So let's see.
Oh, Mark Gorgeous, that was for you too. Good.
All right. So Leah, the number threes, and myself. We got. Ooh, I love it. The Six of Swords. All right. It's time to balance your thoughts. Get to moving, get to trucking. Okay. I love this I love this element back here because the water, if you guys can see, is really choppy, and it looks like there's a snake in the looks like there could be a snake in the water. So there's a lot of um tension, a lot of discord. But he's in his little motorboat like, forget this, I'm out of here. And he's moving towards placid waters. Okay. He doesn't know where he's going, but he just knows that he needs to go someplace other than where he is currently. And the only way to do that is to begin to change your mind and balance your thoughts. Okay. Sometimes we can get comfortable in chaos and we can stay stuck in places because we feel like we need to be there. But this is saying if you change your mind, look at it, have a different perspective, you really can motorboat yourself out of this space. All right. So this is saying, I don't know what's over there, but it's better than where I am currently. So that's what I'm going after. Okay. But it all starts with either your thoughts or your words that begin to balance things out and change your perspective to change your actions.
And I love that little snake there because, a lot of times many of us will read the Six of Swords as moving away from something that's bad to something good. You're going towards the light to something good. And a lot of
Hmm.
times we may look at the snake as deceptive or unstable or things like that. So that's really cool that the little snake's back there. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever consciously seen that card. And then
Yeah,
from me, the Tower. Oh, maybe
of
this is what we're
course.
moving away from.
Of course.
This is like it's gonna tear that shit down. It is
Listen,
time to shake it up. And I just love this imagery of the bolt of lightning. And with this card, I like how the imagery is here. And you can see there's like the little tiny like, oh, what is that card right there? Is that the devil? No, is that strength? I can't tell what that is in the corner there. It's so tiny.
is it the fool?
Oh no,
No.
those are the people falling out of the building because there's one
Oh,
over here and from
gotcha.
the like from their clips of the real thing. So I like this because this card makes me think of not so much like everything falling apart, but yet the bolt of lightning is the thought. And the
Hmm.
thought is I'm done with this. This is not working. I'm going to actively make the changes before the bolt of lightning destroys the thing that I know needs to change. This is almost like getting up and moving from a house. And then you're like, you know what? This house doesn't feel good to me anymore. You move, and next thing you know, a flood comes and washes the whole town away. And you're like, I got out before it was taken away
Yep.
from me. So this is a really beautiful image, and I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever really noticed that one. I probably haven't pulled it and spent this time with it. But yeah, so Tower is about shaking things up, changing, shifting, and moving things. But it's also like with this card, it's like the thoughts are what are going to do it. And then if we even take this up to a spiritual place, our thoughts are really creating our path and our journey.
Come
You
with
know,
it.
they're
Yeah.
manifesting everything. So look around the world as awful as you think it is. We are all collectively creating this, and we can do our little part to change it somehow, some way. So there you go, V and Leah. A lot of
Thank
changes going on. Whew. All right, Diana, we're coming to you next, and anybody who chose number 4. And Leah, let us know if that resonated with you, and we'll support you on that journey. Judy, I love it. Judy's like, that was so Denise. She's totally calling you out, Denise.
All right.
Leah's like, they've all, take it, Leah, take it. Take it, accept
Mm.
it. Seriously, she's like, these have all been about me. Yeah,
The
take
collect-
it and accept it.
All right.
Yes.
So, and all the number fours. Let's see.
Yep,
We
number
have,
4.
ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah.
Ooh.
New beginnings, new starts. These are new beginnings in the way of whether it's money, whether it's job, whether it's something with your body, things that are stable. Okay. So this is like a brand new seed that you're able to plant. All right. So you've been given this new beginning, this idea, this new start of how you're going to create stability and security in your life, however that may look. All right. And I love it because this is like outside of a garden. So this is saying that you can plant whatever it is that you want. All you need is one seed. You can begin a garden with just one seed, and how you tend to it, how you allow it to grow. But this is the saying it's go time, brand new. You have this energy to start again. So go for it. Don't withhold it. Okay? Plant it and water it and see what it brings you.
All right. And then from me, Diana, 6 of Wands. Yes. And celebrate it. Whatever
Mhm.
you plan, however you plan. That's Michelle Welsh. Oh, we
Yep.
love her. Soultopia. If you're in Texas, look up Soultopia, people. Michelle, her play, you got her book. There's her new book, The Magic of Connection. Get the book if you feel led. So yeah, celebrate what it is that you got going on, Diana, too. When you make an accomplishment, when you do something, celebrate it. I think my card today was the Hermit, and I think I said something to the effect of sit quietly and revel in your accomplishments. And
Mm.
this is not sitting quietly. This is celebrate it with, flockets, rockets and flares, flockets, or
Block it.
I swear it's just water, people. I haven't had any alcohol since December of 1991. So celebrate the good stuff, and it's okay to celebrate with other people. If they don't get it, they don't get it. But the Six of Wands, and also those that do get it and look at you and say, good job, say thank you. Thank you.
Mhm,
I accept that. I accept that. Don't do the, oh, no, 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 no. It was nothing. It's okay. No, I got lucky. Don't
mhm.
discount your beautiful worthiness. All right. So for you, you are welcome, Diana. Thanks, movies.
That's-
All right. So that was number four, and Diana. We are going to Kitty. Kitty is next. And that's Kitty is number five. So anybody else who chose number five?
All right. So Kitty and all the number fives out there.
And Margorgeous, because she's just taking everyone.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Take all of them. Lovelies.
You're welcome.
I was thinking, I knew it was probably like a term of endearment.
We have this wonderful 10 of Pentacles. I love it. This is about abundance. This is about recognizing the wealth that you have, whether that's monetary wealth, whether that's familial wealth, community wealth, physical wealth. It's just recognizing where you are full, where you are abundant, where you are blossoming, and being grateful to be in the position that you're in. Okay. Um, if this has some family ties, I don't know if there's a family reunion coming up or a meeting of family of some sort. This is just saying when that time comes, like definitely celebrate, whatever's happening. But pay attention to the community of people that are around you. I feel like that's where the fulfillment comes from. Okay. And I don't know if there has been some estranged family dynamics, so to speak, but I feel like this is talking about that gathering, that being together, and reestablishing what family means. All right. If this is about money, this is saying, hey, be thankful for what is coming in your pocket. Once again, paying attention to the abundance and being grateful will allow for more. Okay. So I hope that resonates for you, Kitty.
And Kitty,
No.
from me, Seven of Wands. Yes. And while you're doing all this, while you're, what V said, be open for surprises. Be open for things that you didn't expect to show up. I love these hands kind of reaching up. And again, this makes me feel like there's a little bit of, I know Six of Wands is more of the praise and the adulation, and this card is usually about like being surprised by things, like walking in the room and the people you didn't know were there. But this also, the way they're reaching up, it's almost like they're reaching for you, like they want a piece of you, but not in a bad way. Like we might, not obsessive compulsive, but like, that someone who really appreciates the work someone's doing on stage, or when a teacher has just spoken some stuff and it's so good, you're like, oh my gosh, I want more of you, I want more of that. So really accept it. And I love that she's holding up what looks like a brush and she's painting. So also be open to creating some things that surprise even you.
Mm-hmm.
If it means picking a brush back up that you haven't in years, or sitting down and writing something, and just letting it flow out. So let the creative process bring about something that you would not have expected to happen. There's a message right from Spirit. So, so I'll take surprises, Kitty says. You're welcome, Kitty. And
You
anybody
are
else who
welcome.
chose number five? All right, number six is Sandy. Whew, I love the sound of a shuffle.
Some
I love the
shuffle.
sound of a shuffle.
Yes. All right, Sandy. All right, so we had one flip over in the deck as I was shuffling. Here we have this Knight of Swords. Um, and I've never paid any attention to the direction that's happening in this card. This immediately for me talks about going against the grain. The wind is blowing one way. He's just bogarting and going the opposite direction. So it's kind of like going against the wind or going against the grain, but it's because your message, whatever that may be, or your thought is so unique to you that you just ride with it. No, there might not be anyone else that's going along with what you have going on, but this is talking about the determination that you have in your thoughts, your idea, or what it is that you want to communicate, and go with it. It might be a little impulsive, because these nights are about movement, but sometimes they don't have the whole plan together. But there's definite movement happening. And sometimes we have to go from 0 to 100 in order to find our 50. Okay. So if this is just, let me just say, or let me just plan what I have to plan or think what I have to think to get going, do that. You can always monitor how fast you're going while you're doing it, so to speak. Okay.
Yeah. I wrote in "Ride Like the Wind to Be Free Again." I think it's Steve Miller Band. Gonna ride like the wind to be free again. I'm getting a lot of songs tonight. A lot of songs tonight.
I,
A- And then Sandy, from me, Ace of Swords, Ace of
well,
Swords. So yeah, and definitely be open to starting some new thoughts and ideas, which may end up being put down on paper. I really feel like this is a great time. I'm going to be blunt here because I keep hearing this from Spirit. I think it's a great time to maybe sign some new contracts, sign on the dotted line, start something new, agreement, contract, purchases. These would not be small things. They feel like big things. And maybe they're going against the wind. So you got Knight of Swords, right? So this
yeah.
is this is really, and with your card too, he's going backwards, which is to the past. So this could be going back to reclaiming some things from the past.
Hmm.
Maybe something you gave up and you're going back to take control of it again, maybe sign the papers, take over or whatever. So I feel like there's definitely some kind of like signing, signature, legal things, and it's going to happen quick and fast, especially with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, because swords don't mess around. They're the fastest element in the work that I
Yeah.
do within tarot. So yeah. So there you go, Sandy, and anybody else who chose number 6. And whoever is hitting the like and heart button, we love you. We're over 2,000 collectively.
Woohoo!
All right, next is I almost said Samantha. Sumatra and Mitchell. Oh, that's funny. I picked that one after I fell in love with the name. So Mitchell and Sumatra.
All right.
Now I'm singing. I've got Jennifer Hudson. RESPECT. Find out what it means to me. Because y'all know I will be there at that movie so soon. Two things I love: Aretha Franklin and Jennifer Hudson.
I love it. All right. Sumatra and Mitchell, Four of Wands.
Ooh.
Beautiful. It is time for a vacation. It's time to relax. It's time to relax, relate, release, and celebrate. If that's a celebration within family, something on, whether it be a wedding or a baby shower, family reunion, or this is just celebrating yourself, finding that sacred space within your home, or, for me, it's bookstore, but finding that space where you can just kind of relax. Okay. A lot of work has been done, and now it's time to take that pause because there's more work coming, but allow what you've already done to stabilize. Okay. Because the thing is you can't continue to water whatever has been planted. You'll kill it and you will overdo yourself. So just let it be. You take a rest and then you can come to check on it and figure out what you need to do. But this is just saying, relax, just be, celebrate yourself and all the accomplishments that you've gotten up until this point. Okay. There's going to be more for you to do. So you need to take that downtime so you can refuel. So,
Whew, I needed that. And then from me, Four of Cups. This card
ah,
flew out of the deck earlier. I knew this was going to come up. And it's interesting because this image came to me this morning in my quiet time, sitting quietly, legs crossed in a contemplative, meditative state. So,
mhm,
Sumatra, I would say don't be in a hurry to make those changes unless you feel the movement. Avoid letting external pressures make you get up and go home, get up and go do the laundry, get up and do work, get up and answer the door. Be willing to just sit there. And I love the imagery here. There are four bowls, but then there's a singing bowl up here with this dog that's
Mhm.
crossed over, welcoming this person, to the next level. And when the vibe hits you, when the singing bowl hits you, you'll know when it's time to get up and move. And this just also makes me feel like it's a really powerful time for a little shifting and changing. This is Cancer from the zodiac sign, so it's very protective, very loving, lots of water. It's the crab that's going to always keep its eyes on you no matter where it goes. So, this is from spirit. There are those that are around you that have crossed over, and those that may not have ever been here but are guides of yours, that are really, really right there waiting for you to say, I'll take some help. I'll take some help. And they're just ready to assist, not get in your business, not get in your way, but just, it's like you're walking in the door with a bunch of packages and you need someone to hold the door open. All you gotta do is ask. They'll hold the door
Mhm.
for you. But if you don't ask, they're gonna let you do it on your own because they don't mess. Now, if the door is about to fall on you and cut you to death, they may step in because there is a place where they don't let your free will go too far. But
Right.
sometimes they're gonna let you suffer and suffer and suffer until you ask for help. So,
I
all
love
right, Sumatra, there you go. Hope that resonated, and it certainly resonated with me. My own message and what you said, V, definitely. I've been feeling. I was glad to get out of the Cancer zodiac season. I really was. It was like
it.
I was
Oh
like
my God, Kim
I
was
was like
a
I
mess.
mean, it was like I'll take Leo in any day. It's my rising sign, but it was like I would lay in bed and I'm like, I haven't even had any coffee and I feel like I'm jittery. It's just like, and when I feel that, the first thing when I remember, the first thing I say is, if this is my stuff, I'll take it. Let me examine it. Let me own it. Let me show me how to work through it, deal with it, whatever. If it's not my stuff, I release this energy back to the universe. And many times through the season, it would go quickly. But there are a few
Mhm.
times where I'm like, all right, I need to do what those cards just said. Two fours. We got two fours,
Before-
Sumatra, me and you. And that is literally, we're not moving. We're sitting still. It's solid. It's formation. It's practical. So a lot there. All right, Judy, number eights are coming up last. You're welcome, Sumatra.
You're very, very welcome.
All right, our last reading for Judy and all the number eights.
We haven't seen Tracy in a while.
I
So,
know. If Tracy, if you watch this in the replay, here's your number eight.
yeah. All right, Judy.
Come on,
Judy,
Spirit.
we have this Knight of Swords again.
Wait, was
All
that
right,
the
give me a.
same?
Let me
No, that
think.
wasn't the same one for Denise, was it?
No. All right. So, Judy, I feel like there's a need for you to get some things off of your chest. I feel like as though you have been holding in some very important conversations, some very strong words, maybe just your directness. I feel like you've been a little passive aggressive about explaining something that has really worked your last nerve, and so now it's time for you to really be assertive with your voice. Okay. I keep hearing in my head, nobody puts baby in a corner. So so it's time for you to step up to the front and make your voice, ideas, your thoughts known. All right. As long as you continue to allow them to go under the radar, um, people just ain't gonna get it. So I feel like there has to be a little more vroom vroom behind your words, so to speak. Okay.
A little more Mazda. Vroom, vroom.
Love.
And then from me, oh my God.
They're the same too, aren't they? Yes.
I think it was. No, because it was Ace of Swords. It was Ace of Swords.
Okay.
But yeah, and all right, for you, Judy, the Tower card here, yeah. And with your voice speaking up, you're going to shake some things up. And again, I did not mention this last time, but look at the grin, the smile on this person's face. So, most of the time people are not smiling when they see the Tower card, but this person is like, this is just
Uh-huh.
what I needed. It's literally like this person is going, oh, thank God, the catalyst for what I need to do has
Yep.
shown up. It's literally like the doorbell rings, you walk through the door and you go, "Oh my God, thank you. The wrecking ball is finally here to tear down the house." And because you've been waiting for the sign to get rid of everything. So Judy, yeah, this is a really powerful time for you. V was talking about speaking your truth, saying your things, getting things off your chest, and it's going to shake
Mhm.
some things up, and it may throw some papers in the air, and there may be some bolts of lightning, and there may be some casualties, not physical death
Right.
casualties, but there may be some people around you that are going to be like, I don't, I don't think I like this new you. I
Right.
I
Right.
don't think I want to be your friend anymore. And you're going to be like, it's okay, it's okay. So yeah, Judy, there you go, and number 8.
Judy says
So
stop. Oh.
I love it. So, Judy, if you want to elaborate, you can. So, Norm said, it's such a pleasure to listen to you both. Very refreshing, calm chat. Great during these times. Thank you both for your commitment to this twice a month. You're welcome, Norm. Thanks for showing up. I bet you were hitting that like and heart button. Um,
Yes.
Judy says, I don't have many friends left as it is. Well, you know what, Judy? I don't know your situation fully. I do know you personally, but
Hmm.
if they're there, then right now they're friends. And
Yeah.
after what you need to get off your chest and the changes that you might need to make in your life, if they're still there, then they were definitely meant to be friends. But also, and this is from Spirit, make sure you keep your heart open for new friends. Don't let any fear of, oh my gosh, am I going to attract the same kind of friend again that I'm just going to have to get rid of in a year? I always tell people who are looking for love, and that can go for friendship too. You got to be
Mhm.
willing to get hurt, or you're never going to be willing to find love. You know, um,
Yep.
yeah, and it's a growth thing. So Denise said, "See, Judy, I told you." I, so
Love it.
so I think we can safely say Denise and Judy are friends. They know each other very
Ah,
well. I love it. So, but yeah, so you guys thank you for participating. We're not jumping off quite yet, but we're kind of coming to the end. So if you have any other final questions about stuff, not any more readings, but any questions about what's going on. And V, what you got going on in your life? You've always got something good going on. So what's happening?
so tomorrow I am going to be on Meet a Mystic with Divine Hand Jim. I'm so excited.
I've got it.
Um,
I told Siri to remind me at 1:55 tomorrow.
Sweet.
Because it's
Yes.
2 o'clock Eastern Standard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2
Okay.
p.m.
Good.
and I'm on Instagram. So, um, so I'm excited about that. Finishing up my Cosmic Star Confidence course. It was crazy. We had two of the energy centers we had to make 2 weeks long because for whatever reason, and it's the heart chakra is open for the last two, just did not want to close. So there's a lot of transformation, and I'm just rolling with the punches because in my mind and on paper, this is how I had it planned. But energy is just like, nope, not time yet, and I can't force it. So that has been rolling amazingly. Been wonderful transformations within that for myself and also the people that are in the group. Um, what else? What else? I will be, if anybody is interested or lives in St. Louis, I will be doing a presentation at Kitchen Table Tarot with Melissa Sanova the first weekend in November, the 6th and the 7th. And tickets are on sale for that. There's me, Melissa, Potter, Honoreo. I think it's the four of us, I think, that are presenting that weekend. So I'm excited about that in November. And what else? I really think that's all right about now. Yeah, that's
So
all so
And
far.
this weekend on the World Divination Association platform, they're doing a free summer school, and what they're doing is a lot of their teachers who already have courses in their Teachable app, and I have intuitive dream interpretation and intuitive animal communication already out there. It's a course you can purchase. They're doing little free get started tarot from scratch, runes from scratch. I'm doing 3 steps to interpret your dream. So they're little short 30-minute things all weekend long where I'm just going to be doing 3 steps to start
Hmm.
interpreting your dreams. They're doing 50% off all their courses. So get over to the World Divination Association. Let me see if I can find that 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 num that link is what I'm trying to say. Also, I put my Venmo in there if you want to tip. If not, just keep hitting the like and the heart button or share for us. Any of that will help us. Let's see. So I'm copying the link so I can put that in there. Let's see. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks for sure.
Yes.
Unless something comes up, but then you'll always hear. So I'm putting the link to the World Divination Association. So it's a free weekend. So just go there. You can kind of subscribe, and then you have to like jump over to a private page. So there's a few little hoops to get through. And then there's my PayPal tip. But like I said, if you feel led to drop us a tip, wonderful. If not, share, like,
Definitely.
retweet, post. That's some of the best things you can do. We've got like 1,254 thumbs up and 1,261 hearts. So I imagine somebody was just going like this, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because
I,
they kept going up at the same time. Woohoo! Thank you for the likes and the hearts. But
thank you.
yeah,
Thank
so we'll be here 2 weeks, and I am up in my YouTube game, people. So this weekend, Saturday morning, I'm doing this thing called Let's Explore. And a couple of weeks I did Let's Explore Deckless Tarot Reading. You can find that on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch that. This weekend I'm going to do Let's Explore doing tarot backwards. So
you.
I get this weird concept of like, let's practice something weird. It's just kind of using tarot in a different way. So
Yeah.
it's been a lot of fun, and I've been doing a lot of interviews. I'm going to do an unboxing with the author, with the creator of the Ostinato Oracle, which is the musical notes and
Oh yeah,
references. Remember
yeah.
the gold with black on Monday night, August 2nd at 7 p.m. So a week from tonight, since we don't meet but every other, it's going to be the Ostinato Oracle with creator Melly Parkway. So we're going to unbox it. I'm going to have her talk a little bit more about it because this deck is just amazing and gorgeous. And I say we, but probably more likely me, will do readings with it at that time. So just maybe a
Hey.
couple. So yeah. So anything else, V? Did you think of anything else? No.
No,
Okay.
I guess not. Like
Yeah.
I said, I feel like I'm on the verge of things shifting and moving, and I just don't know what they are. So I'm just kind of by the seat of my pants and just waiting. Before we got on, I was telling Mitch, I'm like, it feels like I'm trying to catch a fart. Honestly, like I have these epiphanies of things, ideas, but then it's just like, okay, I need more, and it's gone. Like I have, it's just like, no, no, we just need you to know this right now. And I'm like, what? No, because now my hamster wheel is turning and I can't shut it off. So I keep getting these little pieces of stuffs. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm just kind of learning how to just surrender and just let go and allow whatever's supposed to come down the pipeline to come down the pipeline.
So somebody
So
needs to hashtag trying to catch a fart. They're
that
like,
is
I'm
going to be
trying to
one of
catch a fart.
the Oracle deck.
Hashtag
Trying to
trying to catch a fart. There's,
yeah.
you know what? If I was ever gonna make a deck, it'd be like the shit tarot deck or the fart and shit tarot deck. That would be
I love
mine.
it. They are coming with the Garbage Pail Kid tarot deck.
Oh my God,
Yes.
I've already got a concept now. The diarrhea would be cups.
Yes.
Constipation would be earth.
Of course.
Fire would be the night after, hot wings, chicken wings.
My
Um,
food.
yeah, and then just gaseous would be the sword, just just farts.
Yeah.
So the major
The,
arcana would be the images created out of it, like sculptured.
wait, it's like the three of flatulence. Like that's so dope.
Yeah, yeah. Three of flatulence, which is what you're trying to do, because that's like trying to catch a fart. Three of flatulence. The
I love it.
eight of
That is
diarrhea, going on an internal journey. Oh, all
the
right.
things that creators' minds.
Yes. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. I say, may the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in me see and recognize the beautiful, powerful, wonderful, awesome sexiness in you, which basically translates into namaste.
And I say namaste.
All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. See you in
Bye,
2 weeks,
guys.
if not sooner. Bye.
Bye.